everyone, it's Andy from Hobby Headquarters, and I've got another monster kit to preview for you guys. Today we are going to take a quick look inside the brand new, I'm going to say soon to be released because they're just starting to show up in Europe, but we're going to be a little bit longer before we get ours because of shipping, of course. This is the Revell of Germany 1/40A scale SR-71 Blackbird. Big, massive kit inside here. Like I was saying a minute ago, that they are on their way to us, and we should have them hopefully in a few weeks, because we will have these up for pre-order as soon as we get an exact date on that, and that way we can, promise you when they're going to be here. So for what we're going to do today is we are going to open this up, take a look at all the parts, let you see inside, see what type of kit it really is in there. I'm excited too. I haven't actually seen inside it yet, other than the fact is I got to imagine 48 scale SR-71 is going to be large. So, and especially we're going to get a new kit. The last one I think was like a tester's kit from like 30 plus years ago, something like that. This one's going to, I think, be a little bit better detailing on it. So I'm excited to share it with you guys right now. So let's get started. Okay, let's take a look at this massive kit. This is a big box. And in years past, Revell has made boxes sometimes a little bit bigger than probably they were necessary. A lot of air inside that, but this one is a pretty good size kit, and you'll see once we actually get inside there. But before we do that, I also want to show you the side of the box and show you the display stand and the way it comes in this kit. So you'll get this plastic display stand and two full engines inside here that you can mount on either side of the display base. And I think it actually makes up into a nice little display piece. It's really cool, and if you can see it on this piece as well, a little close-up of that. Now let's take a look at the parts. And to start off with, you can see how massive this first portion of it is. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit right now and make it a little bit easier to see all the stuff now that the box is out of the way. Okay, as you can see, the fuselage is made up of two really large pieces here. And I'm going to zoom in on this, and hopefully the lighting is good, that you can see all of the ridges and little detail that is in this kit. Just like that. And it goes down the whole length of the airplane. Bottom, similar way they've molded that. Next up, we have this really unusual shaped sprue. Big giant L here. And you can see we've got some of the wings here. Not the wings, but the tail surfaces. Let you see what that looks like there. There is one of the, or actually half of the cockpit. And those parts right there. And then you are going to get two of this particular sprue. So we've got the cone that is covers up the front of the engine. And these are actually all, or mostly all, engine parts. There are some wheels here, as well as the seat, or one of the seats, I should say. Get in there tight so you guys can see what it looks like. And once again, there are two of that particular sprue. Now we're going to look at this big one right here. So we've got part of the landing gear and some of the exhaust nozzles here. Let you see all that. We'll flip it over here. Let you see both sides. Now this is really cool. These are the engines that are inside here. And obviously there are two, because we showed you on the display base that there are two, one on either side for display. Don't actually know if they'll fit inside the kit. It appears, based on just on the box art, that they're just for display on the side of the built-up model. But see, you got some nice detail on that. Molded in 4 parts to go around. And like I said earlier, 2 of those are inside there. Next up, we've got this sprue here with a bunch of different parts on it. I'm not even going to pretend I know what any of these parts are for. So I will just film them and let you take a look at them. Flip these over, see if there's any detail you need on this side. Next up, we have the other part of the cockpit. Looks like the instrument panels. And some more of the fuselage. And now we have another one of the big sprues. I'm going to see if I can get it far enough out here without having to move the camera. Yeah, it looks like we can get it in there and get you in close so that you can see the detailing that's been done on here. Next up, another giant sprue here. So once again, just show you the parts. Doesn't look like there's much on the back of that. And finally, we have just a couple of small parts here. Before we get to the base, there are 2 of this particular sprue inside the kit. We've got our clear parts. There's 2 of those inside here. Hopefully you can see that pretty well. And finally, for plastic, the base. So it's a pretty good sized base, and it'd have to be with that such a large kit. You wouldn't want it falling over. Pretty heavy duty, a little bracing on the bottom, and then of course the spot for both of the engines. And now we will take a quick peek at the decals. Rather large decal sheet. I used to see something like that from Revell. That's always nice to see. We'll zoom in a little bit here for you guys. Take a closer look at those. And of course, the only other thing I need to show you now are the instructions, which I'm going to pull back the camera a little bit because they're pretty large, and I'm going to show you those right now. And here are those instructions. Actually, a pretty thick instruction book. The beginning part here there's actually a couple pages here that have all of the different parts breakdown, and I'm just going to start off right here on page 11, which actually shows you the kit construction, and then I won't talk anymore for a bit and just let you look at those. And finally, we've got the markings. So I'll pull those right like that. Actually, they're basically showing you where all the decals go, and you can see there's a lot of decals on this. And actually a pretty extensive instruction book, too. Well, there you go, guys. There is a quick look at the new Revell 48 scale SR-71A Blackbird. And now I want to hear from you guys. Please, in the comments down below, tell me what you think of that kit. I don't know much about the actual real airplane, and did Revell capture the detail? It looks like they did a nice job holding it in my hand. It looks like a very nice looking kit, but I definitely want to hear from you what you guys think about it. Now, this kit is just arriving in Europe and is available soon on our website, andyshhq.eu, and we will have it up for pre-order very, very soon on andyshhq.com in the United States. It is about $82. We're just waiting on the shipping notification to make sure we know exactly when they're due to arrive. Don't want to promise something that we can't keep our promise on right there for shipping. So keep checking on our website, and we'll have those up very, very soon for pre-order. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you guys as always for watching, and please stay tuned because we have many more videos coming.